Hey guys, Brandon here from Luxonis. We've got two things. Luxonis megaAI, which is super tiny, that's why we called it megaAI. And this is a Raspberry Pi 4, but you could use any Raspberry Pi you want. I just set this up with the latest Raspbian, and I'm going to show how easy it is to get up and running with embedded AI using megaAI on a Raspberry Pi. So plug it into power. I've got the Common Kit power supply, which is nice because it has the little power switch. Plug in the display. The Pi 4 uses micro HDMI, so you need this little adapter to get a normal HDMI. Turn on power. Pi starts booting. What I'll be walking through is all the steps that are necessary to get this guy going. So with the product comes little kind of getting started coaster that just gives docs.luxonis.com, which will then show you how to get up and running. So I'm going to follow those instructions quite literally. One thing to note is some of the things like updating Raspbian take a while, so I went ahead and did that beforehand. So I ran some of the commands, so this video will be shorter and you can see the whole process without waiting like 20 minutes for Raspbian to update. So docs.luxonis.com. Installing the Python API, so it works on Ubuntu, Raspbian, macOS, Windows 10, and other systems, anything that'll run OpenCV. We have embedded coming soon too, so for stuff like Arduino. So let's click on Raspbian, open the terminal, sudo apt update, and this should theoretically be up to date already because I just did it before I started the video. But good thing to do each time just to make sure your system's up to speed. Sudo apt upgrade. Don't necessarily need to do this, and if you have maybe old code that might not work with the latest libraries, maybe avoid that one. And then the only real dependency for megaAI is Python 3 and OpenCV. Fortunately, there's a one-line command for that. Sudo apt install Python 3-OpenCV. Do that. Oh, I downloaded this one too earlier, but it'll just take a little bit longer when you do it. And then you run the commands to make DefAI the API communicate with megaAI. And then you reset UDEV rules to communicate. You clone the repo. I also cloned this because my internet's a little slow. So on yours, it'll show the whole cloning process. And then cd DefAI. You could have plugged in DefAI at any point before this. This is the USB cable. Comes with the unit. It's like 3.3 feet or something. The Pi 4 has USB 3 ports, so you can go ahead and plug into those. But USB 2 is fine as well. Even doing 4K video off of this, we do the encoding on the device. So it's only like 25 megabits per second, and USB 2 can handle well over 300. So to run the system, it's as easy as just doing, if I can type Python 3 test.py, just test to make sure everything's up and running. And then you're ready to go. You're running machine learning really fast on an embedded system. And the nice thing is there's no load to the Raspberry Pi when this is happening. And you can record video as well. So if I wanted to record H.264 video, pretty easy. You actually just use the -v command. So I'll show you that real quick as well. So Python 3 test.py -v, let's say demo video H.264. And then there we go. That's person, and in the background it's saving an H.264 video. You can do H.265 as well. And then it's showing position, so DefAI allows a 3-camera position system that gives you spatial information as well. To not show that, since we're using megaAI, which is a single camera, you just do -dd. And then you'll see it gives the person class here. You can see it shows TV monitor over there as well. It sees my iMac. And then there are also instructions for all sorts of things on here, fax and how to, so if we wanted to watch that video, for example, I don't know if FFplay is installed on this. Oh, it is. So there should be a recording. I have to figure out where this is. Oh yeah, demo video. So it just recorded it there. So if we do FFplay demo, yeah. So there's the H.264 video I recorded. It's a little all over the place because I was just randomly showing the thing, and also the resolution's higher than the screen resolution, so it's actually like zoomed in on a section of the video, but that was encoded all entirely on megaAI. In this case, it was 1920 by 1080, and I believe the resolution of my screen is 1280 by 720, so that's why it's a bit zoomed in. But you could do 4K as well, which would be even more zoomed in. So that's it. That's how easy it is to get up and running. There's a whole bunch of other functionality you can run, different streams, different settings, different encodings, and other platforms too, say if you want depth as well. And here's, for example, video config for doing different H.264 or H.265 constant bitrate or variable bitrate recordings. And one of the coolest things is, even with an old Pi, you could use one of these and do 4K video to the old Pi, because the megaAI is taking all the work, and you can leverage object detection as well. So if you're waiting for something specific to happen, you can wait to record video until only after this is triggered, like say a person walking by or some really rare species of cat or something. So yeah, that's it. Thanks, guys.